And as somebody who is busy and whose attention is being pulled in a million different directions throughout the day, it's nice to have a program that works for me and is adaptive to my lifestyle. And that goes for nutrition, that goes for being active. I am someone who had an injury, a back injury from a young age in my teen years. In my 20s, I needed to have back surgery on a disc that was impinging on a nerve. And so I do deal with chronic pain throughout my life, which can sometimes be exacerbated by certain activities. And so I'm not the type of person who can sign up for, heavy weightlifting tomorrow and expect to not only see results, but also to be able to get out of bed the next day. And so it's nice that this gentle adaptive program can come to where I am, rather than me stretching beyond what I'm able to do. And so for me, it started by walking in the mornings, and in true form to the program that Joyce has set me up with, it started incrementally. And so at first I was going out and I was doing a mile a day. And then when I was ready, when my body was ready, and when I had the want and the need to do more, we started adding on bit by bit. Again, small increments, small wins. And in that, it made me want to keep going. And because I kept going, I kept seeing results. And so at this point, I'm up to 4.5 miles a day. And depending on how my body's feeling, sometimes that's a walk. Sometimes I'm jogging. Sometimes I'm riding my bike. Sometimes I'm doing home workouts, body weight exercises, high intensity interval training. The great thing is that you can find your activities where you want them, in the same way that you can find the foods that you want where you want them. And it's more about being mindful and sticking with yourself, not giving up, and prioritizing your health, however that looks. And so we talked about how the nutrition has happened incrementally. We talked about how my activity and fitness has increased incrementally. Another way that Joyce has helped me change my lifestyle to be happier and more productive is by encouraging me to wake up earlier. And for me, this was probably the most challenging part of anything that I can think of right now. Joyce saw the benefit in helping me maximize my time during the day because, as I've said many times now, once my children, my 2 young boys, are up, I no longer have the time to devote to myself in the same way. So I've always been a night owl, and one of the things that I needed to do was to find the time to exercise and to find the time to prep myself and my house for the day. And so we started moving my bedtime earlier, bit by bit. And the best thing was, even though the rebellious teenager in me wanted to push back, the tiny steps that we took were so easy to say yes to, that I did it. And now, I never thought I would say this, but I am waking up at 5 a.m. and I am folding clothes, getting the house ready, and then I'm going out and I'm exercising. And I've found that is my favorite part of the day. And then aside from managing my time better, fitness and nutrition, we've also worked on hydration, which was very important. And I've seen so many benefits in little ways that I never thought that would really impact my life. But in trusting the process and listening to Joyce and staying in contact and just making those little, small, easy steps that turn to little, small, easy successes, I have transformed my life in 8 months with 2 kids in a pandemic nonetheless. So I have only good things to say about Joyce as an instructor, as a mentor, and of the program that she works with. So thank you, Joyce, for everything. I've really benefited in so many ways.